They told us to save 10% of our income and work for 40 years. Let's be honest, that advice is completely bankrupt. Does it ever feel like there are two sets of rules? One for the wealthy, and another one for the rest of us. Well, 90 days ago, I stumbled upon a banking system that the wealthy have apparently used for generations. So, I decided to test it with just $500 of my own money. And I've got the receipts. What happened in my bank account in those 90 days might just shock you. Now, full disclosure, I used to be the king of bad money decisions. I'm talking buying crypto at the absolute peak, losing money day trading. I even fell for one of those so-called passive income scams. My financial literacy was so bad. I seriously thought a Rockefellers was a new type of craft beer. I'm not even kidding. But then I discovered this concept, often called the Rockefeller family bank strategy, and I decided to put it to the test myself. I had to see if it was real. The setup was simple, but honestly, it was terrifying. I took $500 money that I would normally just blow on takeout or some other nonsense, and I used it to start my own private banking system. For the first 30 days, absolutely nothing happened. I was just staring at the account, feeling like a complete idiot. I thought, great, another gimmick. But then, life happened. My card died. But this time was different. I became my own bank. I literally logged into my policy, clicked request loan, and within 48 hours, the money was in my account. I paid the mechanic with my own money, from my own system. But here's the part that absolutely blew my mind. While that $2,100 was out of my policy and paying for the car repair, my original money inside the policy was still growing behind the scenes, earning interest as if I had never touched it. It was completely uninterrupted. It was working into places at once. So, let's look at the final results after just 90 days. I deposited a total of $1,500 over 3 months. The cash value in the policy grew by $387 on its own. I took out a $2,100 loan for my car and then another $2,400 loan for some new business equipment. When you add the growth and the loan amounts together, that's a total of $4,287 in financial velocity that I created. In just 90 days, I put $4,287 to work for me. There's a Harvard study that basically says it's not about how much money you make, but how many times each dollar works for you. My money went from being lazy employees sitting in a savings account to an entire army of productivity. The money was great. Don't get me wrong, but that feeling was priceless. For the first time in my adult life, I wasn't afraid of financial emergencies. I wasn't going to a bank, hat in hand, begging for their approval on a loan. When a friend of mine, Mike, lost his job and needed a little help to get by, I could actually be there for him without stressing about my own finances. That feeling of security, of control, that's what they don't teach you in school. That's the real wealth. If you're tired of being just another customer to the big banks and you're ready to start becoming the owner of your own banking system, here's what I want you to do. First, smash that subscribe button. We are building an army of financial revolutionaries right here on this channel. Second, turn on all notifications, because next week I'm revealing the exact 5-step blueprint I used to set this all up. You won't want to miss it. And finally, comment my bank down below. This isn't just a comment. It's your declaration of financial independence. Thank you for trusting me with your most valuable asset, your time. I don't take that lightly. Just remember, the wealth gap isn't just measured in dollars, it's measured in knowledge. And today, you just took a big step toward closing it. I'll see you in the next video.